Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Late night money on Friday night. Welcome on into the show. We'll talk about some college basketball tomorrow. I'll give you some college basketball free picks ahead of the midday money show. Before we get to that, if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, YouTube, Winner Free Picks, Picks and Parlays, Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. I tweeted out a bunch of baseball stuff that we've already had here in the shows the last few days since we've brought back the late show. So that is available for you to check out there, and it's all posted again on Twitter as well as right here in the chat. The Believe link again. All your favorite podcasts are found. Go get it. Go get it. Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, iTunes, wherever. All right, let's get to it. Show picks earlier today. What do we have? Jacksonville went down. Fresno is playing now. Fairfield first half winner. Seton Hall blowout. Texas State doesn't cover. But let's go on to Saturday. And there's quite a few. Sometimes I try to keep them in time order. Other times, like today, they're not in time order. So we got a little Idaho action +8. Francis, New York +8. McNeese +8. VMI +11. Houston Christian +12. Western Illinois +6.5. Hampton +6.5. And then we'll come in with the name brand for those people out there. I got to throw the name brand schools in there because people want to bet the biggies. I understand. Texas Tech 2.5. Purdue 7.5. Kansas -8.5. And Gonzaga over the 142.5. Possible line movement from 7 o'clock this evening when some of these made my premium package. But when you put the plays up, once they're up and out, I try not to change them. Sometimes the line's good, sometimes it's bad. But when you do a show, you have to have my way. It's my way or the highway. The lines are what they are from the day before or hours before, the way it is. That's the way it is. Sorry, go start your own late show. Don't call it late night money. Brandon, good evening. How are you today? Or tonight? Long time no see. The Rockets didn't look too good today, I think. Or was that yesterday's game, the Rockets? I totally forget, like when we come back for late night for midday, I just forget what games we're talking about. Although I see our next thing, Boston Red Sox won Saturday. They won Saturday? Who did they play? Today was opening day. We said in the chat, Kansas City and Seattle. We played both of those teams today, and they both won. Although we didn't put them in the chat. Stimmy OG in the house. Stimmy OG, welcome. Good to see you. Stimmy OG, one of the literal OG to the late night show. 2-year anniversary. Stimmy was one of the first people in here. Michael's in the house. How are you? Bad night. All right. What was the rundown today, Mike? I forgot who you had during the afternoon show. It happens. Now I want to jump into some baseball after a 2-0 Friday. I feel pumped. So I think Brandon says he likes the Sox against Atlanta tomorrow. I have to say I kind of like again, what do we got here? We got a lineup already, 140. Again, tough to do baseball spring training the day before. Saturday, Texas Tech, yes. Oklahoma State. Who's Okie State got? Let me pull up the Saturday action here. I'm on baseball. I'm on Saturday baseball. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm on Saturday baseball. Can't bet spring training the night before. That's a that's a special kind of not happening. Ah, yes, Oklahoma State over Kansas State minus a two. Yes, well, I got two earlier when I bet this game. I gotcha. Mississippi State money line. Yes, yes. I think I bet Mississippi State today. Did I not bet Mississippi State? Oh no, they're playing Texas A&M, right? Yeah. So and Baylor, I totally understand. Um, well, let's just talk Baylor real fast against Texas. I don't hate that play. Texas on the road 4-4. We've talked about college teams on the road this year. Yes. The Mississippi State game, though, I'll tell you, I like the other side here, and not only do I like it, I bet it at a what I got. Where's A&M here? At a pick'em, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, A&M is they're are they borderline ranked? Are they even ranked? I don't even know. For me, the way they've been playing, six straight wins, uh, lost at Arkansas by 11, lost at UK. You beat Auburn too in the middle of those road games. 6-3 on the road, by the way. At Mississippi State, back-to-back overtime games, dropped to a three, and when you dive into the numbers, it's just I don't know. Free throw shooting, 3-point percentage. I mean, overall, just their shooting is not as good. I'm going to ride again. This could be a sucker play for me because normally, Mike, right? I'm setting my ways. I'll tell you what, setting my ways has cost me February. It's been a bad month, so I gotta switch things up a little bit here. Yeah, baseball's coming, Stimmy. A lot of Stimmy. Are you on Twitter? I mean, I'll go through some baseball after I run through the comments here, but we got totals up and some futures if you're interested in the chat here. Kev Cook's in house. Good to see you, Kev. How are you today? Tonight, Michael's 1-4 VCO is only winner. Hey, rough one. It's all right. Bounce back tomorrow. That's all you got to do. You gotta put it behind us and move on. I know you like the Astros, but you said Boston Red Sox win Saturday, but they're playing the Braves. Team Money had a drop in. How are you, my friend, tonight? Detroit Lenny, Tigers really, Higgs? So I think you saw me put the Tigers out on Twitter there. I have them in the chat here too, Lenny, as well. I have the Tigers in the chat. Central Detroit Tigers over 69.5 wins, 20-1 odds. Now it's and we've talked during power hour and stuff before about why I kind of like this team. Last year, right? I mean, you blame the GM. You have a bunch of young guys, young arms, all highly rated, right? The prospects again, until they do something, who knows, right? You hope they're good, and when we hope in one hand, we poop in the other. See what fills up first. That being said, I like Scooble. I like Manning. I like all these young arms for them. Can they be healthy? Will Torque and Riley take a step forward? Those guys I think are pretty good. Miggy's Miggy. He's at the end of his career. I get it. Uh, I think they have some guys here. You catch lightning in a bottle. I mean, listen, I also have Cleveland. I think Cleveland's excellent. If they had more bats, I think they'd can really challenge to get to the World Series. But that being said, you got the White Sox here, who are okay, 81-81 last year, as bad as they were with the coaching and injuries, but they have injuries every year. We think everybody gets healthy this year. The Twins, listen, you got Sonny Gray, John Ryan, Tyler Molly. They got some depth. Fine, you bring back Correa. You're going for it. Kansas City's another young team. Maybe I just think the Tigers. One, I'm going to take a shot on a team to come through because I like the pitching, and that is a pitching staff I kind of like. You never know. You never know, and even when you do know, you don't know. Almighty one's in the house. A little late for me. Just wanting to see the Suns over and the Thunder catch 226.5. AL Cy Young, Framber. Absolutely, Almighty one. Uh, Cy Young, Framber, 20 to 1, $300 on it. I got 300 on Manila, 250 Rendon, and I put a 50 spot on Detmers. Because speaking of teams getting healthy, you never know. That's why we throw a couple bucks around. This is why I like baseball because I could spend a couple thousand. It's 6 7 months long season. A lot of stats to bet on. I like baseball. It's my favorite. It's my favorite by far. By far, even though I hit 60%, 64% NFL. Best friends, horrible night, absolutely awful. Ended it well, so there's that, I guess. Haven't looked at tomorrow's card yet. Haven't looked at tomorrow's card. It's midnight and there's 140 games. What are we doing there? Come on. Mike, Arkansas State is 25 for me. They just beat Tennessee at the buzzer. Arkansas State? Where is this game at? Arkansas State, they played UL Monroe. I'm looking at them. Those were got the same games. I don't know what's happening here, Michael. I'm confused. I lost on two parlays, but it's more games. Now, parlays are tough, Kev. Two parlays. So what do you go? 6-2. You go 3-1 in each. 6-2 is a losing day. It's terrible. Miggy's final tour sees everything clicks. They could be dangerous. Again, Torque's got to take a step forward. Riley and the pitchers. Let's see what they got. Michael, only a couple of these ranked for Sun ranked. They stayed away. Did not bet San Diego State, New Mexico. Yep. New Mexico State has been bad. NC, Virginia. I can't bet NC. Yeah, NC. I bet them because I have to. I mean, they're favored over a top 5 team or whatever, top 10 team. I can't control myself. What do I think about the pitch clock? I hate the pitch clock. I don't want a pitch clock. We got a pitch clock, but I mean, here's the thing with baseball. We got to get new people to watch the game. People aren't going to watch your game. All you're doing is pissing off people who like the game, putting guys on second base and pitch clocks. Let the game play out. You know, MLB.com had a thing like the pitch clock. Like the Kirk Gibson home run never happens. The Bryce Harper in the playoffs last year, they might not get to the World Series with that home run he hits. Like, so many instances. Terrible. Let's ruin it because we think some 22-year-old is going to watch it and bet on it. No, I say. Michael, sorry, Sean. All these schools I got mixed up. A&M is off the Tennessee win. They won the buzzer, so let down spot for them. That is your thinking on the Mississippi State matchup. No, listen, I understand. But when you look at their whole run, you think they're like, oh, well, you know, they win here on the road. You do this, do that. I look at the total body of them, their last 10 games, 8-2, streaking. I mean, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-1, 7-1, 8-1, 8-2, 9-2, 10-2, 11-2, 12-2, 13-2, 14-2, 15-2. 15-2. Started out a little sloppy. 15-2. They were 6-5 and they're 15-2. It's not like you start 15-2 and then come into league play and start doing bad. They lost at Arkansas, lost at Kentucky, and that's it. You're having a nice little run here through the SEC. Yeah, I was looking at Arkansas. I thought about it, but it's home. I don't think the Bama fans are going to be behind their team. Now, Bama on the road, you're going to get a lot of crap for what's going on with the team and their freshmen with everything that just happened with them. At home, different story. It's a no play for me. I thought about Arkansas. I'm like, you know what? I just got back away. They're home. Fans love them. So I mean, I think they'll cover, but again, not a play. Not a play I'm interested in. Let me pull up where are all my banners? I have it on the baseball because the almighty one was in here talking to Framber. Like Framber. How about so we had the Astros under and McCullers goes out and gets hurt. Interesting. T-Money. I have to throw this in there for a total NBA game live. 280. 280 NBA live. I do like them. I kind of do like the little Orlando Magic tomorrow, I think, against the Pacers. Where's there a 280? What's that? It's a Clippers game? Crazy. I mean, you got 100 points. Yeah, that's a big number. Brandon got a haircut. Excellent, Brandon. You on Twitter? Take a picture. Share it with everybody. Let's see the haircut. I'm gonna give myself a little trim tomorrow. I'm gonna tidy up the eyebrows here, my little chipmunk eyebrows. Maybe trim the ear hair. Pluck out the nose. I don't know. You get old. I got hair. I don't know. Where's the show going? Gio's coming in. Alabama, 13 wins in a row at home. Alabama's really good, Geo engineering. You know that. But I do like them here at home. You go on the road is the different animal with college basketball. Teams look really good. Right? We've seen teams. We'll talk about Purdue. Now, I think they win tomorrow. I think they win by 10. I think they win comfortably over Indiana. On the road, though, you see how they did on the road. Losers. Indiana on the road. Losing on the road. As good as Tennessee's looked at times. They've lost on the road. 12-2 at home. They got 6 losses away from home. Alabama undefeated. They got, hit the road. It's a little different. Best bet team Clippers game. It's unreal. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. You need to cut that fro you're growing. I know. Well, I'm assuming you're talking about my eyebrows, my bushy brows. Bama Georgia Tech moneyline parlay is about -115. I like Georgia Tech tomorrow. Now, if this line was a little higher, if it was a 7 or 8, maybe I'd lean Louisville there with Tech, but I'll go Tech. I like Tech. I bet Tech 5.5 or 5. Excuse me. Michael, Utah tomorrow. Yes, I bet Utah +2 against SC. I agree. I bet the Utes. I didn't bet these against UCLA like I should have to get a nice cover. Of course not. Any thoughts for the Astros? Is it over or under? Astros are a under 94.5, I believe. I'm going to pull it up right now. Where are they? Astros under 96.5. I like the. Again, I will probably add to some of my totals. I only have these 8, 4 overs, 4 unders. Nickels across the board. Sox under. I think the Sox will be bad. The pitching staff. I mean, Paxton, Sale, Kluber, not interested. You get the Yanks, Jays, and Rays, and Baltimore is still a chippy bunch. Astros under because as much as I love the pitching, not much depth. And we're already got a guy down. We're already a man down out. We even start yet. Cardinals under because, again, they're pitching. Wainwright's old. Mikolas, Flannery, injury prone. We like Monty. Fine. Steven Matz, over. He's pitching. Let's go over the 8.5. And the Dodgers under. T Money, Miami minus 12.5 seems like a play, but that backdoor scares me. Who's this for tomorrow's NBA? What are you talking? Oh, is this live? I don't even know what you're talking about. You got to help me out here with the. I know we have games going on here. I'm looking. I don't know if we're talking about today or tomorrow. I think they're only like a 4 point fave tomorrow. Or is this Miami basketball? College? Oh, T Money. So you're talking about the NBA before. So I assume you're talking about NBA Miami here. Yeah, 12 against FSU. I want to lay. I want to take FSU here. I was also thinking Baylor Gonzaga money on parlay. Do you hate that? I like Gonzaga. I mean, the 5 looks a little steep. I like the over. I think they win. And Baylor against Texas. I had Texas last week in a spot. I think I was with Tony George and Jesse Shule, or it was a Saturday game, so it was just me and Ross. Yeah, Tony George, me and Ross Benjamin for a winning circle show. And I said, we'll take Texas here. It doesn't make a difference. Or no, it was Kansas Baylor, I should say. Excuse me. And it was just one of those games where you don't worry about that line is. It plays itself out with the fave. Same here. I think Baylor wins. I think Gonzaga wins. You're welcome. Yeah, under with that. As much as I like Houston, and I love Framber. I'm high on Framber this year. Gonna need a pitcher. 96 wins is a lot. I think Texas improved. We can make fun of Texas all we want. I don't think they have enough bats. You need some hitters or somebody to have a breakthrough. But DeGrom, Perez, Gray, Dane Dunning. You have Andrew Heaney and Jake Odorizzi. Again, though, who knows? I know it's a bandbox. It gets hot down here. It's humid. The ball starts flying out. But you know, you get a couple guys. Maybe little veteran presence there helps them. Maybe it kind of improves them a little bit. And then there's the A's, Hurricanes. I figured it out. I figured it out. I know. I'm late. I'm late to your comments. Miami by 20 or 30, but 2 or 3 for sure. Okay. Yeah, 2 or 3 for sure. Yeah, that's the easy part. 2 or 3. uh, oh boy, oh boy. All right, so those were the overs and the unders for baseball. What else do we have here? Oh, so the home runs. Well, most wins we had Framber for the wins. Him, Strider, Musgrove or Snell, whoever you want to go with. I was going Snell because we had the sneaky Snell. Robbie Ray, Luis Castillo, maybe come in, steal some wins. DeYordy and Alonso. I like both of these guys for home runs. I'd rather jump on Judge. Polar Bear Pete. Dude hits I think he's gonna hit 47 homers this year. If I could pick a spot, I'd say between 47 and 52 for him. Big year for him. Rookie of the year, Brandon, our guy, Hunter Brown leading away. Caesars had some ridiculous high odds compared to other places. So I grabbed a bunch of Caesars stuff here. Got Hunter Brown. He's a guy on a team that can win 90 to 100 games. Are you telling me can't go 15-6 with a 3-something ERA? Yes. And Peraza for the Yanks. He got the call up last year. They're gonna play him somewhere on the field. He's here. Volpe's not. I'll take a shot. He's in New York, and it's New York. Of course, he's gonna get the benefit of doubt. NL Ryan Peabody. P. I don't want to make jokes about his last name. Much like Hunter Brown, he's a guy on a good team, a very good team, and we've seen Goslin, May, Tyler Anderson come in, throw 140 innings, go 15-4. Urias every year's 19-2. So yeah, here's another kid who could come in here, be 15-1, like 140. He's not going to get any votes. Sal Frelick from Milwaukee. I'm looking for a breakout. There's some other guys out there, but hey, 3 dimes here. Let's go, Caesars. Thanks for the free money with these odds. Holy cow! Uh, World Series, Stros, Braves, Padres, Phillies, Jays, Mariners. There's a bunch here. Guardians. Um, I think the Guardians will spend a little bit here. That's why I got the Guardians in here. Are they going to make a play to really put them over the top? I think the pitching is top notch. Good. We need some hitters. Mariners can take a step forward. Blue Jays the same thing. Phillies. I got the Phillies here. I'm not. Everything went right for the Phillies last year. And that being said, they knew Harper was gone. They bring in Trey Turner. I think that could be a little bit of improvement. The outfield probably takes a little step back. You're going to get a Hall of Fame guy back, and you just need him to hit when you need him most, end of the year. That's why I threw the Phillies in here. Padres, they just look loaded. You see, there's no Yankees, there's no Dodgers. I like the Braves pitching staff a lot. And again, the Astros. I mean, I got Framber, Hunter, and Javi. I think I got 3 frontline starters. T-Money. Okay, I think I found a hot play. I know you saw that over 133. And the Taz again tomorrow seems extremely low. Towson. Let's pull up some Tiger basketball. Where are we at here? 746. It was 134, so it's come down. Definitely lean under. I'll lean under with you there, T-Money. Cardinals total a bit high. Yeah, I'm not liking them. And the Sox, again, I mentioned their staff, terrible. Michael, I want to see where the money comes in on Mary's game. I think the Zags win, but if I get sick with Mary's, I might back them. Possibly. I mean, I liked Gonzaga the first time they played, and they were winning the whole game, and then they collapsed in the last minute of the game. They ended up not covering in overtime. If you've never heard of Casey Curse, look it up. Former Raptors coach. Dwayne Casey owns the Raptors with the Pistons since they fired on Pistons plus 6.5 tomorrow. All right. Where's that? Pistons home? Pistons home. Excellent. I would have leaned to him there anyway, getting 6.5. Jesse. I mean, Toronto's 10 and 18 on the road. So they don't win. So asking them to cover is doubly difficult. Sign me up. That's why I kind of like the Magic there. I mean, Indiana, 8 and 20 on the road. Any totals? I got one total I bet here, Stop Geo, and that is the Gonzaga over 142.5. I'm 60% on my college basketball totals this year. There's only been a handful, but a handful considering I have 700 games bet, I should say. T-Money, I know the Guardians won't win all, but I like them. Dodgers here to muck it. We'll see. I mean, they're it's a loaded franchise, so they're going to bring up some young guys. We'll see what happens. I'm not ready to bet on them. Maybe I'll grab some run line during the year. I mean, yours is on the hill. Yeah, I'm going to bet the run line. I mean, no Bueller. Phillies. See, the Phillies are tricky. Everything to get to the World Series, everything has to go perfect for you, and it did. They had a great. They got to the World Series. Back to back. I don't know. I don't think so. Did you hear the batter named Machado got hit? I did not know who Manny Machado got hit, Brandon. Just feel 8 no ATS, last 8 head-to-head and 1-6 outright. Know your history, Jesse. Jesse Shule says. I just look at it as I got a nice home dog against a team that can't win on the road. Why wouldn't I take it? Geo, Oklahoma, Iowa State under. Let's pull it up. Oklahoma, Iowa State, 6-10 in your books. It was 128. Has it moved? Has it moved at all? I mean, I'm going to say I'll lean Oklahoma and the under here. Let's do it. 128. We've seen some overs here on the road from Oklahoma. Overtime, Texas. K-State put an 80 spot on them, basically. 150. 150. They got a 150, a 150, a 144, and a 168, and the total is 128 tonight. Iowa State, that was a clunker waiting to happen. Oklahoma over 6-1, 6-1-1 last 8, and Iowa is on a nice underrun. Something's got to give here. I like the points more than I like the under, don't you? It's on Trader. I don't know. I think Machado's he's definitely opting out. We know that. He's saying, "See ya, I'm going to the Yankees." Actually, I think he's going to go to the Giants. I think Giants get him and Ohtani. That is my bold take. Upstate getting plus money is unbelievable tomorrow. Let's see some Upstate action. I know they're on the back. They're playing. Added game. UC Upstate. Where are you, my friends? Here we go. Against the Weeb. 6-2-5. All right, so this was 1.5 opener. Gardner, Weeb. Total of 130.5. Now it's a 2.5, huh? I'd money line it at home. We've got them by 12 on the road last time. Upstate won at home last year, 72-70. Upstate beat them before that, too, straight up at the Weeb, 74-61. Upstate again at home, 2021 with a win. So I'm not hating a home puppy. Thunder just lost by 9. Half-point loss for OKC bettors. I liked Oklahoma. I'm glad I didn't bet them because that has been my mantra for the last 5 weeks, half-point losers. I'm going to say goodnight to you. I'll say goodnight to you also. Brandon, we'll see you tomorrow. Rest up. Big Saturday. A lot of games. And speaking of which, let's get the games up in the chat, and then we could roll out of here ourselves. And everyone could have a nice night. Or in Jesse's case, a nice afternoon. A lot of plus money here. A lot of plus dogs, I should say. Idaho +8. St. Francis, New York +8. McNeese +8. VMI +11. Houston Christian +12. Western Illinois +6.5. Hampton +6.5. Texas Tech, a favorite here, -2.5. Purdue -7.5. Kansas -8.5. A couple big dogs there. When I say big dogs, I'm saying from the fact of their big programs, I should say. And Gonzaga over to 142.5. There you go. It's on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come check it out. Say hello to me. Why wouldn't you? Need Nevada second half here. Need a little Wolfpack action. I got Fresno, so I'm definitely not pulling for the Wolfpack. I mean, you could come in here and think I'm not going to have a home dog that went from 4 to 2, and they have 10 wins, a 10-win team getting 2 points from a 21-win team. Michael, that only move when Shea got rolled out. Big barbecue party at the Iceman's place tonight. I'm on my way. I'm taking a flight out. Private jet. Little G6 action. Whisper quiet, Jesse. All right. That's it for a Friday night. The late night shows are usually a little shorter than midday monies. Tournament action on Monday. Maybe we'll probably. It's only one conference. I think the A-Sun's going. I'll probably do a quick preview of that on Sunday night. And then Monday we'll look into the Tuesday games and so on as the week progresses. T-Money. Nevada money line +180. You always win these, so I'm sure I'll lose at the buzzer. Yeah, well, you always win those. What are you talking about? I'm on the other side of those. I'm losing by 1.5 points all week, all month. Michael, good night, and good night to all. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry February to all, and to all a good night.